Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe. This week, we're going to be learning about the Super 6 strategy making connections. Good readers make connections by using what they already know to connect a text to their life experiences, another text, or the world. And there are 3 ways that we make connections. The first one is that we make connections to ourselves. So we connect the story to our life and our life experiences, and it reminds us of a time when we experienced that event. The second one is we can connect text to text, which means we can connect the story to another story. The third one is that we can connect a text to what we already know about the real world. So this is called text to world. This week we're going to be learning about text to self, which is connecting the story to our own life experiences that we've experienced. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to read the story The Brothers Quibble by Aaron Blabey. And what you need to do is we are going to try and make a text to self connection. So I want you to think of a time that it's reminded you of when you've had a sibling, or even a time when you've had an experience like that. The Brothers Quibble by Aaron Blabey. Spalding Quibble ruled the roost. He shared it with no other. But then his parents introduced a brand new baby brother. Spalding didn't understand. He felt a bit delirious. He took his mother by the hand and said, "You can't be serious. Is this some sort of joke?" he cried. "It really isn't funny." "Hush now, Spalding," Mother sighed, "and say hello to Bunny." Mother kissed her babe to sleep. Father watched with pride, and Spalding felt a feeling creep from somewhere deep inside. "Curse you, devils," Spalding spat, then ran and slammed the door. "I rule the roost, and that is that. From now on, this means war." And so began young Spalding's spree of unprovoked attacks. He traumatized his family and no one could relax. His mother's nerves were shot to bits, his father's head was balding, and Bunny's life was just the pits. Oh, what to do with Spalding? For months on end they lived in gloom, and all day long they shout, "Spalding, go, get in your room. We've had enough. Time out." But time did pass. Yes, pass it did. And Bunny Quibble grew. He grew into an actual kid. Yes, that's what babies do. He learned to sit. He learned to crawl. He even learned to walk. He learned to dodge a cricket ball, and then he learned to talk. And when young Bunny found his voice and spoke that simple word, well, things did change. Oh yes, rejoice, a miracle occurred. You see, despite the pain that came with every whack or shove, Bunny spoke his brother's name with nothing less than love. With every word or game he'd play, or every cheerful scribble, Bunny seemed to only say, "I love you, Spalding Quibble." And even when the bully boy was sentenced to timeout, Bunny would invent a ploy to break his brother out. And slowly all this love began to thaw young Spalding's heart. His evil-minded master plan it gently fell apart. In time, he slowly came to see that living with his brother was not a total tragedy. In fact, they liked each other. Of course, it wasn't always grand, nor was it always sunny, and Spalding came to understand you shouldn't mess with Bunny. But even though it comes to blows and every day they fight, these days Spalding sort of knows that Bunny is all right. Okay, so now what you need to do is, after watching the lesson video of The Brothers Quibble by Aaron Blade, you need to answer the question below. The question is, do you have a sibling at home? If yes, has something like that happened to you before between you and your brother or sister? And you need to describe what happened. This will involve you making a connection to your own life experiences. And I've given you an example below. So for me, this reminded me of a time when my sister was born and she was getting all the attention and I wasn't. So now what you need to do is you need to go onto your booklet or onto Google Classroom and you need to complete this activity and then post it onto your teacher's Google Classroom. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.